We are going to start with some upper body from that warm-up. And Vanessa's going to take you through a couple upper body, and we're going to make the switch, and I'm going to take you through a couple lower body. We're going to keep doing that for a while with you. Go ahead, Vanessa.
Sounds great. Now, here, like Liz had mentioned, I am using some 15-pound dumbbells. If you don't have anything at home, you can use just your free body weight. Otherwise, like she mentioned, laundry detergent, kids' toys, really anything to help. So we're gonna make sure your back is straight, feet are planted. We're gonna go right into some bicep curls. Ensure that your elbows are tucked in to your sides, okay? You don't want any arms flopping out here. So what we'll do is we're gonna do reps 10 to 12, that's up to you. But what we wanna make sure we do is we do at least 3 rounds. Again, it's all dependent on how much time you have and what your situation is. So we've got about 3 left here, 2, and 1. From here, we're gonna go slide right into those hammer curls, okay? We're just adjusting our weight here, get those feet planted. Nice work. Make sure we're breathing. And 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll transition to lower.
All right, so moving into the lower body, we are just going to do a squat. A lot of people contend, what's that proper squat going to look like? Feet are wide, toes pretty much pointed forward, coming down and up. We're going to take it to a full one. You know, there's a lot of variation you could do here. Squats are one of the best things you can do when you have no equipment and you're just working with your low body. We're going to take about 6 more here. 6. Exhale, 5. 4. 3, we're going to add a variation, kind of like that hammer curl right here. Last one, without that variation, we're going to come down, kick right, down, kick left, down, kick right, down, kick left, down and right, down and left, down and right. Continuing through, 3 more rounds each side. Weights in the heels, sit back, watch those knees. Last run right here. Good, shake it out. All right, we're ready for another upper body.
All right, we'll go right back into those shoulder presses here. Now you can do 1 at a time if you do have heavier weights. Otherwise, you could do both at the same time. Overhead, and you want to have complete control on your way down. And 3 left. Don't flop all the way down. You don't want to look like this, have it come all the way down. You want to stay about halfway up. Last one, you're doing great. Nice. From here, I'm going to drop a weight. If you want to add both weights, you can, but we're just going to go right into those tricep dips here, extensions. Remember, keep those elbows in towards your head. You definitely don't want them out this way. And continue to breathe. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job.
All right, moving on. We are going to get into some of our quads and still incorporate the glutes. That's the back side into the next one. These are called surrenders. You will want some padding somewhere for the knee to go down. I wouldn't recommend just hardwood floor or a tile. All you're going to do from here is just going to come down, down, up, up, down, down, and up, up. As you're doing something like this, you are just going to continue to work the legs, both front and back. Let's do one more. I'm leading with my right, so just pay attention to which leg you led with. Stay down right here. Again, pad up the knees, fold over a mat, put a towel, blanket underneath the knees, objects you have at home. we're gonna work those quads. So what you'll do is you're just gonna sit back, come forward, back and forward, and forward. I'm almost sitting back, my heels almost brushing my backside. If that's not hard enough, you need to stay back and pulse in a lower position. Decreasing range of motion, but increasing the relationship right here. Relationship to gravity, that is. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back up to those singles. Full range right here, just to stretch out the muscle groups. 3, 2, 1. Recall what leg you started with for those surrenders, where the leader leg was and the follow leg. We're going to switch it out. Remember, you can do more or less of this kind of exercise. One day it might be more, one day it might be less. Weights in the arms are a great option. You've probably seen this done possibly with weights. Me without the weights, still working the legs. We've got 3 more. Breathing 2. And breathing 1. Really nice. Good. Shake it out right here. All right, moving back to upper body.
All right, we're gonna get back onto that ground because if you want to use a bench, you can. If you have a chair you can use at home, you can, or just the floor. So we're gonna do some tricep dips. Keep focusing on those triceps here. Wanna make sure our hands right behind, and we're just gonna raise and lower here. Raise and lower. Elbow is bending straight back as much as you can. You want to feel this in upper arm. Oh yes. Ooh. 3 left. And 1. And from here we're just gonna roll over on our mat here. Shake it off a little bit. We're gonna go right into some commandos, they're called. So it's a plank variation. Of course, you can continue just to do a straight plank if that's more comfortable, but we'll be adding those planks in later as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get up here and lower. With the same arm, make sure that bottom stays down.
Kneecap, good option. You need that support like me?
Absolutely. And now we're gonna switch arms. Remember to breathe. And 2 more. And 1, nice. Shake those arms out a little bit. If you want to add in a little bit of a stretch here, feel free to sit back in child's pose. Give your shoulders a nice good stretch.
All right, stand it up. We're going back to a low body from all that upper. Remember, just a reminder, do as many as you want of all these exercises. Pause, take some more in, maybe do less, wait out, and start the next exercise with us. We're moving into, again, low body. We're moving into a lunge here. Lunge is a lot like a squat. When you take this lunge, the knee, we want to watch it from exceeding our ankle. So the lunge is back and in, back and in, back and in, back and in. Remember, try to get low here. Absolutely. Lower the better. It's hard to do when you're talking.
Get summer body ready with these lunges.
Yeah. We're gonna need to. Getting out. All right, let's do 2 more each side. Options here. We're gonna play with this once, and then we're actually gonna do 1 more exercise. You could hold it right here, okay? Then you could lower and lift. It's my back leg I'm lifting. 3, pause, stretching that hip flexor. 2, pause, feels great. 1, it does feel great. Step it in, switch it out. Just 5 of them. Once again, get that traction, feel balanced, lower, and lift. It's back leg. Arms could be up if you want, a little amplification there. 2, and 1, good, hold it here. Another really great exercise, so that was lunge with a lunge hold, is gonna be anything with balance, doing something on one leg. You're gonna work both your glutes, your quads, you are even gonna get a little bit into that lower part of your leg. We'll start with balancing on left leg. We're right here. We're gonna come down and up. These are pretty humbling. Down. I would recommend a nice flat surface. Your carpet and socks, a little bit harder to do this on. You'll need some tread. And up. Again, these could go a little faster. These could go a little slower. Slower is usually a little harder. And you can do as many as you want. You do want to feel something happening. Let's do one more on this side, just so we get that other side in 2, and switch it out. So, planting into that right leg now, left leg is floating. We're coming down. Weights could be in this mix if you wanted. Objects, kids' toys, whatever, and back up. You might need to touch. I'm a little less balanced on this side, so I'm touching my foot. You can feel that. Humbling, like I was saying. Okay, let's do 3 more. Back up. 2. Back up. And 1. And back up. Now from there, I just want to show you one more variation. While I'm down right here, in and out, okay? I could go about halfway, do some of this, and then come back to the up and down. Do both sides, if you want to try that one on too. All right, upper, once again.
Yes, we're gonna go back down to the ground. We're gonna go straight into some swimmers.
Ooh, good stuff.
So here we're gonna wanna raise our arms and our legs off the ground. So we're really keeping those glutes tight, keep that core tight, and we're gonna go up and down here.
Really good.
Pretend like you're swimming this
So
summer.
you're swimming right here. My angle's not as good. We're telling you. Stomach's on the ground.
Keep breathing here. You could do for time or you can do reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Pick yourself back up here. We are going to go right into push-ups. A modification obviously would be on your knees, looking at the front of your mat or wherever you are in your house. Straight down and up. Okay? You want to make sure that you're not looking straight ahead because you can really hurt your neck. Down and up. If you prefer a military push-up, same. The closer your feet are together, the harder that this is going to be.